Hello, family, and welcome to this incredibly exciting episode as we end the 2025 year and step into 2026. I'm so excited. So grateful for all of you, and I can't think of a better way to kick off this new year and just to culminate everything that we've learned together as a community. And so, in today's episode, I'm really excited to talk about motherhood without a village, really what that looks like, and what we're doing together as a community about it to build one and reimagine support for moms. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Tyranny. I am the host of the Heart Next Door podcast, and I am also the founder of the Heart Next Door, which is a digital village that puts care and community at the fingertips of new and expecting moms while equipping the providers that serve them with the data needed to improve maternal health outcomes. And so this is an exciting topic for me to talk about. It's also a very personal topic for me to talk about, one that's very personally motivated because this all this work for me was born from the birth of my daughter when I had her a little over a year ago. And it really just through that experience of having my daughter and personally almost losing my life during childbirth, I really, more than ever, it just became very clear to me how isolating motherhood can be, especially when you do not have support. I was blessed to have a great care team. I have a great husband I'm very thankful for, a wonderful family. But even with all of that, especially navigating the difficulties that I did during pregnancy and postpartum with my high risk condition, it just illuminated for me so many different things. And I just thought to myself that if I'm struggling like this, I can only imagine what it's like for moms who don't have as much support as I do have. And even more so, I started to learn a lot about maternal health, maternal mortality in specific, and how we here in the US, at least that's where I am, but in the US, we have the highest maternal mortality rate of any developed nation. And really, the true problem and crisis is that when we look at the data, it shows that nearly 80% of all maternal related deaths are preventable. And the biggest way that we as a community, I believe, can help to eradicate all of the those unnecessary and just tragic losses is by bridging the gap and putting care and community at the fingertips of new and expecting moms. So that's our mission at the Heart Next Door. That's my personal mission as a mom and as a founder. And I'm just so excited to share with you guys and be in community with you. And so thankful for what we've learned just in, wow, it's only been literally a little over a year. So thank you again for being here. So as we dive in, we're going to talk about motherhood without a village and how we are working together to meet that need. So here's a truth that we really don't say out loud and we don't say enough. It may feel uncomfortable too, but it's so true for so many moms. A lot of us are mothering without a village, and not because we don't want one, but simply because it doesn't exist in the way that we were told it would. We've all heard the saying, I know this for sure. We've all heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. But sadly, many of us do not have the village in the sense that we would hope for and need. That's really something that's unfortunate. And so what we really want to think about today is just reframing our perspectives. And so what if the answer isn't for us to be stronger, right? But what if it's really for us to be better supported? I know too often as moms, especially moms of color, and Black women, I think that we place a lot of pressure on ourselves to be very strong, to be a superwoman. Maybe society places pressure on us too. And I think that too often in doing that, we do ourselves a disservice because we are not meant to carry everything on our backs, and we're definitely not meant to carry it alone. And so the idea here is really just to challenge our thinking and really say, no, maybe I don't have to be stronger. Maybe I just need more support and more help. And a big part of this also is not just acknowledging it, but also being able to accept help too, right? Because somewhere down the line, somewhere along the way, motherhood became so private for all of us, right? You were just expected to handle it, figure it out, and be grateful. We would feel shamed maybe if we even open our mouths to complain about it. So when we struggle, we do it quietly. And as we step into this new year, I just cannot stop thinking about how many moms are doing such heroic work in isolation and then wondering why we feel so depleted. It's not because we're weak. It's not because we're weak. That's not the issue at all. The issue is because we are deeply, deeply unsupported. Because the truth is, we were never meant to be this never meant to do this alone, right? We're never meant to do life alone, and we're definitely not meant to do motherhood alone. If you think about it historically, mothers were surrounded, children were surrounded, families were surrounded by aunts, by elders, by neighbors who noticed was when something was off and came in and intervened. Care was shared. And now, so many of us are isolated, often physically, emotionally, and logistically, even though the internet connects so many of us in a way that we've never been connected before, right? We have so many digital connections, but physically, so many of us are alone and just isolated and by ourselves. And so when something goes wrong, we internalize it as personal failures too often, instead of just acknowledging that it's really an issue with the system. It's a bigger systemic issue at play, and that's not fair, and it's really not sustainable. A village isn't just people, it's structure. Here's a way to reframe it. A village isn't just the people who love you. It's who supports you. It's systems that catch you when you're tired. It's tools that reduce your mental load. And it's community and community leaders who understand what families really need and step in to fill those gaps. Modern villages may look different from the way that old villages in the past did, but they still matter. It's still deeply, deeply essential for us all to be connected and for us all to have support so that we feel less alone. And every single person has a role in this village, right? Moms are at the center, right? We're the ones that, really, really, especially need support during pregnancy and the postpartum years when it's just the most difficult and the heaviest weight that we're carrying. But we're not meant to be the entire structure, right? There's advocates, there's aunties, there's clinicians, community leaders. This work really and truly belongs to all of us, right? And when I say clinicians, I also mean doulas, midwives, and all the people who work together to really make maternal health strong and what it really is. And so when the village is strong, mothers can truly rest. And that's really important, right? Because at the heart of it, when moms are thriving, babies are thriving. And when mom and babies are thriving, then that means our families are thriving and our communities are thriving. And that's really what we want. That's at the heart of it all. And so as we enter into this new year, I am so, 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 so incredibly excited about two opportunities that we have and that we're offering through the Heart Next Door. And as I said in the beginning, the Heart Next Door, specifically the app, is a digital doula or a digital village per se that's meant to put care and community at the fingertips of new and expecting moms, while also working hand in hand with providers to equip them with the data needed to improve maternal health outcomes. And so one of the largest areas just to tell you a little bit more about the journey. Since we started the app was first founded, was first built and developed rather early on this year, I would say mid-year 2025. And it's been such an exciting journey. We did a soft launch at the end of October, and since then, we've had over 10,000 views to our platform. We did over 70 different customer discovery interviews, and we have worked extremely hard to make sure that we're listening to moms, leaders, and providers to build what moms and families truly need. And so, another part of that too, another way that we've been learning also is through the Heart Next Door podcast, just having conversations with moms and also leaders in different spaces across the subject matters of maternal health and family wellness. And so we have spent the last year just learning as much as we can. And so now, with all the learning, I'm so excited to open this up into a opportunity, two different opportunities to further engage and build a village in a cohesive and collaborative fashion for moms and families everywhere. So the first door that we're opening is for new and expecting moms. I'm so excited to announce and share with you that after we've done our, again, like I said, we did our soft launch in October, and now we are so happy to open it up to everyone across the US. So if you visit our website, heartnextdoor.com, I'll also put the link in the show notes in the description so you can visit yourself. But now you and any new and expecting mom you know are free to download the app and use it as your leisure. And we truly are so excited about this, to be able to open the doors for everyone and to just continue to get feedback and continue to refine it and optimize it, because it is meant to be a place for support, reminders, and connections. And we want to ensure that moms don't just get advice, right? But get a community that truly sees you. And so what we've been doing in the series on YouTube, our Built for Mom series, is going down and just showcasing different features of the app. So I invite you to, take a preview if you want that way, before you choose to download it. It's totally up to you, but it's something that we're super excited about, and I know that you all will enjoy so much. And then on the other hand, for providers, for advocates, and for community leaders, we are so extremely excited to open doors to our Village Builder Catalyst program. And this is created specifically for those who are committed to strengthening community-based care and building sustainable support systems around moms. And so what we're doing here is we're equipping, maybe you are a mom, you're no longer a new and expecting mom, but maybe you had a journey like I did, or a journey that was maybe completely different, that really inspired you to want to help and pour back into the lives of moms and families and communities. And so this program would really be a great fit for you if you have a story that you're looking to share. And really, in 30 days, what this program is going to equip you with is everything you need to go from action to impact, everything you need to go from ideas to manifestation, right? So you'll, in 30 days, should you choose, whichever route you choose, whether you want to publish a book, launch digital content, or build an app, using AI tools in 30 days will walk you through everything you need to do. So by the end of the 30 days, you will have what you need to further catalyze, your village, further share your story, and make an impact for moms and families everywhere. So extremely excited about that offering. And I'll also link that, the link to that opportunity in the show notes and the description as well. And yes, in essence, those are the opportunities that I was really excited to share with you guys. And all in all, I just want to emphasize again how grateful I am, how grateful we are, myself, my family, and our team, for just the opportunity to be able to learn so much from you guys over the past year, really, year. It's been, my daughter, she was born in July of 2024. And so just to look back at where we've been in the past year and now stepping into 2026 into this new chapter, opening the doors to really do this in community, because even though this is a really big problem that I'm definitely passionate about, that being maternal mortality, I know that it's not one that I can fix alone, and I'm not meant to fix it alone, just like we're not meant to do anything alone. I myself and you, we all need each other. We need community. And so I'm excited to share what I've built and have it be a tool that further catalyzes your impact. And I'm also just excited to continue to learning more from you. If your village doesn't exist yet and you're a new and expecting mom, please know that that doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you're early in the building, and this year we are building together. This year, we're going to stop asking moms to be stronger, and we're going to stop we're going to start giving them what they need, what they've always deserved, which is support. Because we're building a world where no mother walks alone. And I truly believe that in building a world where no mother walks alone, we'll also simultaneously build a world where no mother dies giving life. And so thank you so much for coming on this journey with us together. And I hope you know that you are just so loved and so appreciated and so valued. And I am wishing you and your family a happy new year. And yeah, can't wait to see you as we continue building together. We'll see you next time on The Heart Next Door. All right, and then our final feature of the app, my very favorite, is the Village feature. And so this mom in particular lives in Texas, but based on where you live, whether you're in Detroit or whether you are in, I don't know, Boston, the app will show you all these resources and mom groups that you can connect with in your area to give you the support that you really need. And there's a variety of topics from breastfeeding support, doula support, peer group, healthcare, wellness, advocacy, you name it, mental health resources too, so that mom can truly, truly thrive. And whenever you select one as a favorite, then it'll automatically pop up in your village right here.